Hello world, Lisa Fredrickson, your friend and computer science professor with another short screencast about access. And this time we're going to talk about enforcing referential integrity, why we do it, and what it means. If I see the 1 and infinity symbols on a relationship, I know that referential integrity has been enforced. And that's the case with this sample Northwind Traders database. If I double-click a link line, I can open the Edit Relationships dialog box and see that enforced referential integrity is checked. If I uncheck that, it remains a one-to-many relationship, but when I click OK, I do not see the 1 and infinity signs, which symbolize that referential integrity is enforced. Now, when we enforce referential integrity, the key set of rules that it applies to your database is that it prevents the creation of new orphan records. And an orphan record, by definition, is a record on the many side that does not have a match on the one side. Orphan records are generally junk in the database or mistakes because, after all, we would not want an order in the orders table that did not have a valid customer ID. We wouldn't know where to send the order. That would be an orphan record. The other thing that enforcing referential integrity does for you is it enables you to Cascade Update Related Fields and or Cascade Delete Related Records. Now, both of these options are very dangerous because they change data behind the scenes. Cascade Update Related Fields means that if the primary key field value, the customer ID, changes in the one table, it would update all of the child records in the mini table. That's very rarely what you want to do. Maybe if you're trying to fix a mistake where a customer got entered with an incorrect customer ID and already has orders, and you want to update that customer ID and have all the orders updated at the same time, that would be the case. But that's very rarely done, and I would not want to leave that checkbox on automatically. I would only use that option when I'm fixing a problem, and then I would go back to the relationship screen and remove the checkbox. And the same thing is true times 100 for the Cascade Delete Related Records option. Can you even imagine deleting a record by mistake in the customers table, all of the orders related to that customer deleted because you deleted the customer? Now, I can conceive of that if you are deleting test data or cleaning up your database in a way that makes sense. But typically, and for the production database, you're not going to want to click Cascade Delete Related Records because that deletes the many records behind the scenes without additional warning. So those two options are very rarely checked except for these data scrubbing tasks. Now, one other thing I want to talk to you about, enforce referential integrity, it does not mean that you do not have any orphan records, and I'm going to prove this to you. It means that you cannot create new orphan records. Let's just delete this relationship here for a second, and let's add an orphan record to the orders table. I'm just going to open it up, go to the end, and enter a new order. And I'm going to enter in employee ID 9. I'm going to skip the customer ID field. That's the foreign key field in the orders table. And then I'm going to continue to tab through all these fields. A lot of them are filled in automatically by data macros. And I'm getting a message that says you must enter a value in the orders status ID field. Okay, so let's go over to orders status ID. Okay, let's enter a status of 2, whatever that means. All right, back here. So I have an orphan record here. You see it right here because there's no customer ID. So I've got an order that does not know who the customer is. Very problematic. I'm going to close my orders table. I'm going to go back to my relationship screen and prove to you that I can create that relationship again, enforce referential integrity, click create, and it looks like I'm good to go. It looks like I have no orphan records, and that's not the case. When we open up the orders table and we sort by customer ID, we see we have a null value here. So we do have an orphan. So the moral to this story is to remember that enforcing referential integrity is great because it prevents the creation of new orphan records. And the way it does that, by not allowing you to delete a customer in the customers table if they have related records, and it doesn't allow you to enter a foreign key value that doesn't exist in the customers table. What it does not do is tell you that you don't have existing orphan records in the database if that foreign key field is null. So the moral of the story is to go through your many tables and check by sorting in ascending order on the foreign key fields to check to see if you have any nulls. And if you do, you have to decide what to do with that record. Maybe it's just junk that can be deleted. Maybe it does belong to a valid customer, and for some unknown reason the customer ID was not entered. That would be extremely rare, particularly if you're using Access and making proper forms and subforms. But sometimes bad things happen, and you'll want to check, get rid of those orphan records because they're really not doing you any good in the database at all. I'm going to go ahead and delete that orphan record because it's just junk. And now, without any nulls in the foreign key field of the customer ID field, in this foreign key field, I can rest assured that there are no orphan records in the orders table that are created because I do not have a matching record in the customers table. Thank you.